I need to look at the leveling stuff. Impale, how you doing? Thank you for the check-in and the early ghosty. Good morning, good morning. Just pulling this up real quick. How are we doing? Still not the right button. Doing okay. Avoiding coffee myself to prevent midday naps and feeling low energy. It's not working. Yeah, I feel ya. I've tried to avoid caffeine before, but like I said, I think it actually makes my brain work better. So I've given up giving up. Except for now, when I can't afford any. Which will be a migraine later. Yay! What was I doing? Summoner. Yeah, I gotta figure something out. Cause out of money. Out. I have stretched and finagled everything I could finagle. Let's see. How are you doing today, Belle? Just talking. I'm rambling. Doing a bit of a ramble this morning. But I'm gonna do my best today, I promise. Not gonna doom. Can? Let's go. You got an alpaca. Alpacking up. Let's see. Nobody's fault but my own. So it is what it is. Thank y'all for hanging out this morning, though. I do appreciate it. Summon our carbuncle. Rubbing into heal. And blast some dudes. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, we're just gonna do some leveling as I wake up here. Or try to get functional, at least. No. Over here. Get out of here, mud puppy. I'm not trying to hang out with you. Yeah. I thought I was gonna hit him with that. What is this? Stop the charge. We had some fun on Sunday, checking out the new zone. It was neat. I'm not locked in. I'm anti-locked in. It was very cool. The Occult Crescent. We might do some more of it today. We'll see. I might keep it pretty chill in general today. You know? No, man. Well, does not need more mobiles. Yeah, I was thinking about trying out multi-streaming over to YouTube today, but I had a feeling this would not be the best day to do it for myself. So we didn't. I started peeing it down, which is great for the temperature. Whoop, whoop. To get there isn't. Oh my god, there isn't a thunder warning because it's kind of silly now. Yeah, you've been dealing with a lot of storms, I know. Kill. That's always never fun. It's pretty nice here, I think. Well, yeah, cross my fingers for you that you don't have to deal with too much thunder. Just chatting to Priestify about multi-streaming. He's using Meld Studio, which seems decent and has it built in. Sure. Personally, I've discovered my whole purpose is to become a community. It's a good purpose to have. And I wouldn't want to split the community between multiple platforms. That's fair. That's fair. I totally get that. Yeah, I'm torn on it myself. TBH. I wanted to learn how to do it at least. Even if I don't do it regularly. Yeah, I've got Atom vertical. I have Atom installed, so I went through most of the steps to set up multi-streaming. I just didn't click the button this morning because I had a feeling that I was gonna have a bit of a rough day, and probably not the best day to try. I mean, like, you're kinda splitting the community, but you're also kind of growing your community in a way. Especially if you lead them all to your Discord. You know? You know? Just noticed a lot of weird comments and such on the YouTube side. There's a sentiment I'd personally expect. That's fair, yeah. Especially the vertical. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I would try vertical, the vertical streaming, either. Because yeah, I'm not sure there's a lot of audience overlap with people who watch streams in vertical and me. Myself. This fate is really annoying, actually. I have regrets. I have regrets. Yeah, I think if I was going to do it, I would do just the same format. Just do, like regular size. Partially, my partial motivation is to just use it to get my VODs over there. If someone happens to watch live, cool, but it would streamline the VOD process quite a bit. If it wasn't a VOD, if it was just saving the recording. I don't know. We'll see. Still thinking you might get a bit of a boost from PoE. Since it's free to play, you could have viewers join in. It's true, but also PoE takes some setting up. It's less of a hop in and play game than Warframe is. Sure. Not sure if those drops too. They run drops during their events. Usually. I don't know, maybe. In danger. Yeah, they are doing there is an event coming on the 31st, a PoE event. The Gauntlet, as they call it. Which is one of the community members runs an event that's like, at this point it's gotten so popular that it's like sponsored by GGG. It's like an ultra hardcore event. Like, everything's ramped up and scary. Maybe I play around with that. Maybe. I haven't decided. Maybe. I have done some Gauntlet streams in the past, so. Oh, hi, we did it. I think it was very annoying. So yeah. It's a possibility, Kel. Sure. If I do, it'll probably be for Gauntlet on around the 31st. I think that's when they said it live. Or it's going live. I'm not gonna get to that one, huh? Probably not gonna get to this fate over here. Let's try to smack this guy. Smack this fate a bit. Get him. Get him! Yep, variant on the battle theme. Yup. Occasionally we get them. Occasionally we get the different ones. Depends on the some number of criteria. I don't even know what all the criteria are. TBH. I don't know how they choose. Maybe it's random. Stop punching me in the face, please. We did fail that fate, but I was expecting to fail that fate. We got a little bit for it. Yeah, I should do my... I have a button I need to press. Alpaca to the sky! Yep. Okay. Literally not a fantastical creature, it's just a literal alpaca. I was gonna do something. Oh yeah. Social recomponi. Battle. Yeah, Final Fantasy has this tendency to have, like, insane creatures like the marbles and such, and then just a straight up alpaca. Just a real world alpaca. I get a kick out of it. Not. We'll go ahead and queue for our leveling of that. We'll see how it goes. Probably don't want to do that. 46 is still a bit high for me to be doing a boss fate. Methinks. Yeah, it could happen. It could happen. Not gonna commit one way or the other just yet. But also because I don't know if I'll be able to keep paying for my 14 sub, so it may have to happen so that I have a game. Period. Depends on if I can fix all this nonsense, most of which I've caused on my own. So we'll see. But it's just gonna, there's just only gonna be this boss fate. Okay, I'll try, I guess. Have I caused it on my own? I mean, it's, you know. Complicated question. It is at least partially my fault. I'm bad at doing stuff. Attempting to go straight from, you know, being unemployed to doing freelance work and streaming. Probably not the smartest. So it's kinda on me. I'm gonna die. This guy's gonna kill me. He hits so hard. Goodbye. Away! Has drops during new league reveals, not during the league. Yeah. Events and league starts and things like that. We'll get the, we'll get like drops. Good morning, Chris. How are you doing? It's a little of me, it's a little of not me. It's a little bit of society. It's a little bit of capitalism. A little bit of me. All over the place. Yeah, and things started going shaky for me freelance. Spoke to a few of my clients to see if any of them fancied me being their employee. Thankfully, one took me up. I don't know much. It's stable, at least. Yeah. Yeah, the stuff I was doing doesn't have that opportunity. And the kind of freelance that would allow for building those relationships is, not fast enough for me at the moment, I think, is what I'm going for. So, yeah, I'm just gonna have to figure some stuff out. Preferably soon. Or required soon. Not preferably soon anymore. It actively has to be soon. I'm broke. Yeah, stable would be nice. I would take stable. It is what it is. It is what it is. Trying not to be too much of a downer today, but like I said, I'm not being deceptive. But, you know, if I'm struggling, I'll let you know. Could give me more fates, huh? I don't want to do either of these boss fates. I'm not high enough level. As proven by the fact that guy almost backhanded me to death. Outright. The gear's pretty out of date, which doesn't help. You pop. Consider just having more money. I did, yeah. Unfortunately. Seems to just not manifest. Seems to not just manifest. Hey, let's go. Whole just don't be sick mentality. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hi. Difference between being deceptive and putting on a persona, though. Like the back end of last week and yesterday were a huge struggle for me. Heard some awful news. I hate that. Still have to kind of don the mask, though. You're right. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Gil. I'm sorry to hear that. I get you, though. I get what you're saying. Got a Titan trial here for our leveling roulette, which is not usually how this goes, but let's do it. I don't remember a lot of this roulette, or this fight. It's somebody's first go, they're watching the cutscene. see, it's me, and a dancer, and a white mage, and a paladin, I think. Avoid landslides. Landslide will bring you down. Good. That's a good idea. I almost certainly will not avoid the landslides, but I'll try. Hey, let's go. You got this, buddy. Ow. Is there an ice cream? That will kill me. So maybe a nice sorbet would be good. I'd love a nice sorbet. Yep. Mr. Allergic to everything. As me. Side of the tank. We're still good. Watch down. Tremble before the might of Earth! No, you. Oh. Try not to stay on the side with the tank. Can. Oh. He seems very angry with me. My damage is so bad. I need better gear on this guy. Yay! We did it. I did not pay attention to his HP. Welcome, Soggy. Nice. Level 41. I was not paying attention to that guy's HP at all. Caught me by surprise when he died. These knock you off and leave you at the bottom of the ravine. I seem to remember that as being one of those people who got knocked off and sent to the bottom of the ravine. I seem to remember that. Sounds very familiar. V for Vendetta. V for Vendetta, sorry. They like their puns in the fate names. That's level 41. We're getting there. A nice sorbet would be nice. Say that I'm broke. I mean that I can't afford to buy food. Including sorbet. Despite how delicious it would be. Like I said, I'll figure it out. Don't worry about me. We'll get there. I'm gonna stop talking about it. Let's get some expa. Perhaps do some Occult Crescenting here in a bit. Really hoping for more, you know, vaguely appropriately leveled fates that weren't boss related, but no luck for me. No luck. Guess we can try this Morbol. I expect I will have regrets. Let's see. Let's see. Not a great start. Good hit for that. Aggro to Mud Puppy. Leave me alone. Oh. Can't do it. Can't do boss fates. We're not good enough. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Assaulted by reptiles. Reptiles and... I don't know. Nyx are probably amphibians. Probably. I actually don't know. That did not go well. The reptiles and amphibians. They hate me. Monster Hunter's driven me to dislike them. Yeah, that's a fair point. Crustaceans too. You mean you don't like fighting giant enemy crabs, Gil? No giant enemy crabs for you? We've fought a few. We have done a bit of giant enemy crab fighting. Unfortunately, I feel like there's more giant enemy crab in the future. There are just a few in Monster Hunter. Just a couple. But hey, you could be playing Elden Ring with the murder lobsters. I'll take most of the enemies in Monster Hunter over the those stupid lobsters. With sniper lasers. Had a bad time with those guys. They're really just not going to give me any other fates, huh? Okay. Let's go back to, like... Where do I want to go? Go back to Costa del Sol or something. Yeah, or running through Caelid. Caelid is actually toxic in more ways than one. That was a Elden Ring is a good game. I haven't played it. I haven't played it in a hot minute, and I still haven't beaten it. But I had a lot of fun with it. With it. What I played. We'll beat up Kukoroon Quick Fingers here. No, sorry, Double Sync. Now I'll beat up Kukoroon Quick Fingers. Still yet to be the single Souls like same. I enjoy playing them. But spoiler, I'm not great at completing games in general. Until I started streaming, I just basically didn't complete anything. I played it for a while and stopped. And then there's stuff like, you know, Path of Exile and things like that, which you literally can't complete. There's no, like, I'm done. You can always do more, grinding. Or you have to define your done point, I guess. Better way to put it. Yeah, they're mechanically fun to play. Darn, they create a fear of failure in ya. Yeah, that one doesn't bother. That part doesn't bother me too much. I'm just bad about like finishing games. I'm just bad about finishing games. You can clear all the content for some. That's where the game starts. Right. Exactly. Got to the last boss in Demon Souls, but he has a permanent level drain attack. Oh no. I've never gotten that far. I haven't played Demon Souls. I've played random amounts of the 3 Dark Souls and then Elden Ring. A lot of Elden Ring. Despite not beating it. I feel like there's some more in there. Monster Hunter actually made me appreciate Souls-likes more, actually. And I didn't start Monster Hunter until World came out, so. Yeah, like there's a vibe that is similar between them. Of being able to like get good at fights and such, you know. You can actually learn the combat and how good it feels once you actually get it. $6,000. Not really what I was looking for. Yep, sure, studying the enemies, becoming comfortable with movesets. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Not a big fan of the reactive gameplay, even in 14 Crescent. Yeah, that's totally fair. That is totally fair. I never did it like formally, but for a while I was actually speedrunning Odegarin in World. Like I had the on my bow, I had the Odegarin fight down to like 4 to 5 minutes. Like I had it like actually scripted out. Like where I should go, when I should hit. Like how to get down to him as fast as possible. And then like it got to the point where I was just abusing Clifford the big red dog. Like it wasn't fair. Like he was constantly getting tripped and blasted and felt good. Felt good. Like I had it down to an actual science. I was farming him, like it started because I was farming him for something. I don't even remember what now. I feel like I was farming him for something. And then I was just like, this is fun. So I just kept doing it. Kept doing it. And it was fun. But again, was your first death in the world? He's scary, like actually. Like if you let him do his thing, he can definitely ruin your day. Wilds has a Odegaard variant that's cool. Yeah, they did the. It's the they made Ebony one of the Guardian dudes, right? It was like Guardian, Ebony, Odegaard. Odagaron. You know who you ask? Yeah, I fought him a couple times. The old knowledge came back a little bit on that fight because there's a similarity. So I didn't have much trouble with that fight. I was like, oh, I've done this before. Yeah, the one I had on speed run was like classic flavor Clifford. I never tried it with the Ebony one that came out later. Not holding the right button. Don't do it. Or the outburst. Yeah, Guardians. Yeah, I need to play some more Wilds. Like I said, I still haven't played Title Update 1, and now there's a Title Update 2, so I have a lot of I have a lot of potential, you know, wilding that I could do. He's wilding, y'all. This isn't giving me a ton of XP. Yeah, we're just too high level for these. You gonna give me? Go back to Mordona. You actually gonna give me some fates that I can do though? Yeah, Legiacrus is pretty fun in Wilds, the harder version of the challenge. Yeah, I am excited about fighting Legiacrus because I've never played any of the. Or like I haven't played a substantial amount of the old school Monster Hunters, so I never got the Legiacrus experience, you know? Or any of like any of that. So I kind of want to check that out. So that I can shoot him over and over again with a bow and arrow. It is upsettingly sized. You know? Try this again. This is a fate we can actually do. It doesn't involve me fighting one guy who can take half of my HP. Ugh. Let me be sure this time around he wasn't stunted by not being able to go underwater. Oh boy. That sounds like fun. Like you hear about Legiacrus whenever you hear somebody talk about old school Monster Hunter. I need that experience. Yeah, I hear Hippogriff. Really need some better gear. Really need some better gear. This is not cutting it. Uh-oh. I seem to have angered them. Seem to have made them inky. Anyway. Oh, now there's... That's too many overlapping AoEs. Stop. Please. Doom, 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 doom. To not die here. Please. Heal me, please. Blast. I have to actually work at this, because I'm so underleveled. Definitely don't want to get caught in both AoEs. That would be even worse. Hey, we did it. We won! Also, have you ever played Xenoblade Chronicles? I have not. I have also not. Does anyone enjoy or imagine the combat be right up your alley? Plus, heavy, interesting story? That is what I've heard. Yeah, I've never checked them out. I do like me a good story. I do like a good story. Ooh, I also like putting on new gear. Oh, I look ridiculous. I need to go back to town so that I can put the sanctuary. I need my glamour plate. We gotta get naked again. You know what I mean. Also need to sell a bunch of this random crap in my inventory. Highly recommend it if you've got the means. I do have a Switch. Yeah, over here, actually. And I even have a capture card, so I could potentially stream it as well. I own a capture card because at my last job, we would have, or we would hang out and play Smash. We'd do like Smash 1v1s and such over lunch. So, because we were all trying to get better, I would take the, like we'd save the replays and then I would capture the replays and throw up on YouTube. They're actually all on my YouTube, my main YouTube channel. Still, just completely unedited, just like replay VODs, no commentary, no, nothing. But they're there, hundreds of them, like actually. But it is time for our first break, chat. On New Game, I played Xenoblade Chronicles for the first time. Boom, title sorted. You're right. You're right. Yes. It is time for our first break. So... my brain just shut off. Like I said, with no caffeine in me, I'm not super functional. I'm trying. It's time for our first break. As usual, when the stream takes a break, we take our break. So make sure you take this chance to get up, move around, grab you something to drink. Some coffee if you have it. At least allow me to live vicariously through your coffee ingestion. And, you know, get up, stretch, move around a little bit. Or even just, you know, stay where you are and close your eyes for like 30 seconds. Just vibe. And we will be back in about 3-ish minutes to do something. Maybe I'll do more leveling. Maybe I'll jump over to the Occult Crescent and do some stuff there. Maybe we'll dive right into patch 7.1. I don't know. We'll see. But in any case, stay tuned, everybody, and we will be RB. And we're back, everybody. Welcome back. How are we doing? We're back. In our speedo. Want to see something hilarious? Basically always. Of course. Basically always. What you get? I'm getting pinged. Oh wait, can't gigantify on mobile? Nice. Bear with finishing pizza. Oh, pizza. I can bear with that. What do I want to do? First, I need to do this, for sure. Apparently I have a better scholar book. They don't share all the way through. Okay. Must have got that from a dungeon or something. Don't know. Buy like a level 40 weapon from somebody. $50 is as low as it goes, huh? I'll have stuff when I hit 50. They're also 50. Gotcha. $50s all around. Gotcha. I got some gear for me at 50. He's just not gonna sell to me. Gotcha. I'm just trying to get rid of some stuff. Here. That too. No. Fail. Oh yeah. Put that away as well. Trust to withdraw items. Trust duplicates. Yeah. Also got that. Of ice. Ah! Oh, that's amazing. You look great. You look great, Gil. That's awesome. That's a good emote right there. Nice. Been getting some more emotes, huh? Wait, that means... So, I don't have your thing yet. Ow. Totally accurate modeling and physique, by the way. Hey, I see it. I can see it. Yep, whole new setup loaded and approved. Awesome. Always very cool. I like it. Oh, stuff. I think I have too much stuff. Yeah. Oh, inventory. Speaking of which... Also, thanks to you, some of them were animated too, like this. Nice. Did you use the Twitch animator? It's fun. Nothing insane. It is very fun to use though. They got some good ones. Yeah, there's a couple of websites out there too that'll they're basically like they're websites, but you don't like actually upload anything, but they let you animate emotes. A couple of them out there. They can give you some different effects from than Twitch has. It's like the same type of deal as the Twitch stuff, but put a couple of them out there. It's a nice, easy, quick way to do some, you know, nice, easy way to do some animated emotes. You can take some fun ones that you have, or some pictures you have, and play with them like dolls. Repair all thingy here. may go run around in Occult Crescent for a second. Where do I start patch 7.1? I think Occult Crescent's just better with when you can play it with people. So unless someone else wants to jump in for some Occult Crescenting, I think I will. Just do, we'll carry on with the story. Yeah, it's a nice little bit, extra bit of fun. Plus it means I can fit them in the slots, since there's limits. Yep. Yeah, you have a certain number of animated ones as well that you can add things onto. That one's only animated, no static ones, so I ran out of static slots. That makes sense. It works pretty well as an animated emote. That's a fitting one. That's a fitting one to have animated. I like it. I would, like I said, I'd like to replace my, I would at least like to replace my little blue dudes. Like my generic blue dudes. Not Wraith, obviously. But my, like, generic blue guys. These guys. I'd like to be able to replace those at some point. But I'm not sure how I want to do it. And I haven't spent the time learning how to emote myself enough. And I'm not gonna, you know, not gonna ask Nelfie to do a bunch more art for free. He was nice enough to make my mascot in the first place. I don't want to push him any farther than that. Just pay your artists, people. Pay your artists. They're doing work for you. Can't make art save my life, but Reese put me in touch with the guy who did his. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Find find somebody who has a style you like, and then go from there. Works obviously that much better when you've seen them in action, and you know the person who commissioned them originally, and you know it's a good experience and all that. It's on my list of things to do once I can, money. Once I can money again. Let's see, gear set. Do some red mage. Oh, I kind of want to. I don't super love this coat, like design-wise, or at least with my current outfit. I like the blue a lot, but my pants aren't blue. See what I could see. Because yeah, I'm not a phenomenal artist either. I forgot I had this. My formal wear. I do like that coat still. I need to come up with some more glamours, I think. I need to come up with some more glamour sets. I don't know what I want to do. This. This clashes a lot. Can't do this. I can't do this. I know. Oh, show. Maybe I just go back all the way to duelist set. Alright, that's 7.1 chat. So, as usual, we're back in our story nonsense. I genuinely have no idea where this is going. But, if you're trying to avoid story spoilers, feel free to mute me, etc. etc. Look away, look away. And let's do it. A royal invitation. Bolwaruk is eager to hear how you've been getting on. Saw it stares intensely while I was reading the description. No idea what's going on? Hey, if it works, it works. I'm not gonna fight you on looking away. I just like to give people, you know, the opportunity to do so. You know? You know what I mean? Of course, I appreciate people who still hang out and chat while we do story things. It helps me out, obviously. I don't remember what they sound like. Yeah. It's a pleasure as always, Damelon. Have you been able to relax lately? Not really. I mean, nods. Wonderful. As busy as you've been with the Rite of Succession, among other things, you deserve an opportunity to experience Dulial at a more leisurely pace. Let's be fair, it's highly unlikely I'll get to the expansions during this decade. I haven't even done the base. There is a lot. There is a lot to do. So that's fair. Gambling the tacos at Zvalyav Tai is one such way to do so. They made a traditional way and laden with fillings. They're absolutely sublime. If you have an empty stomach, the owner, Bruk Evu, look after you. Yeah, so okay. Okay. I've had the tacos. It's literally a main story quest thing. I mean, they're delicious looking. And also I want some tacos IRL now. Especially because it's Tuesday. Yeah, Taco Tuesday. That is unlikely to occur. Hi, Brooke. Baruch. Well, if it isn't a Daemon. Alone today, are ya? I guess. I mean, I got chat with me. They're right behind me. I don't know if you can see them. They might just be voices in my head, Baruch. I see, I see. You have a hankering for tacos, and they're on the house. Sir, thanks for everything you've done for Tulialo. Hell yeah. The only thing better than tacos are free tacos. Go ahead and find a table. I'll bring you your meal as soon as it's ready. Sorry, you blew my mind a little bit, Kill. You've never had a taco? I guess it's not really a. I mean, it's a Mexican dish, so I guess it makes sense. But yeah, you got me with that one. So to answer your question, aren't they a crisp corn thing with filling? Doesn't it shatter and go everywhere? The answer to that is quite frequently yes. The mess is part of the fun. It doesn't have to be a what we call a hard taco, like a hard shell taco, which has like the shattery. You can also do a soft taco, which is more of a flour or corn, like soft tortilla that's already been. It's more like what you would have for like a burrito. There's very little difference between a soft taco and a like a proper burrito, though. But I prefer soft tacos because of that, because they often, a hard taco will just explode everywhere. Just, yeah. They will often snap and crackle and pop. But I think actually more traditional tacos are usually made with a soft tortilla. I think. Do not quote me on that, but those are my preference. I prefer a soft taco to a hard shell myself. But yes, they are essentially, it is usually some kind of meat, some veggies, you know, maybe a sauce or some cheese in either a hard or soft shell tortilla of either a corn or flour variety. They're delicious, Gil. They're very good. I'm trying to see if these... Yeah, okay, yeah. See, perfect. See these right here to my character's right? Those are soft shelled, or soft tacos. You can sort of see that they've got the same vibe. It's still, you're still sort of wrapping it a little bit, but they're, you know, they're not like, the shell isn't crispy. See, I just call it a tortilla wrap. Well, you're allowed to over there in the UK, but that is a taco. that is a taco. So I guess I have at 'em. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a, you know, so this looks like it's like a flour tortilla probably with some, looks like you got some avocado in there, or, you know, their version of avocado, some kind of meat, some veggies. He's got some chips and salsa. This is making me hungry in a very pleasant fashion. And we got some meats. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, you just call them something slightly different. Maybe it's a spicing thing. Maybe it's a tortilla wrap if it's not like Mexican themed spices, and then it's a taco if it is. I don't think that, I think they're functionally the same thing. Like doing spicy chicken, peppers and sour cream in them. See, yeah, that's a taco. That's a taco right there. Sounds a lot like a chicken taco. People do beef, they do chicken, they do fish. I think shrimp tacos are also a thing. Yeah. And I'm sure there's like vegetarian tacos too, where you just either don't put meat in or you use like, you know, like a tofu or something. I'm sure. Yeah, sounds like you've had them just in a different angle. Yeah, see? I could have just waited for the cutscene. See? Tacos. I couldn't do fish or shrimp. Weird with fish or shrimp. I'm not a big fan of either. Like, I'll occasionally dive into the sea. I'm not a huge fish or shrimp fan, or like seafood fan in general, honestly. You still like tacos, I hope. You ate so many when you turned 5, you could barely move afterwards. Remember that? What? I'm very confused. Wraith just yeets himself into the sea. Exactly. Now, I personally would love to be swimming in the ocean right now. But eating things out of the ocean, Mm. Not usually my vibe. Give me a good, beef or pork or chicken or turkey or most other meats. Like fish, if it's either by itself, as in just like, yeah, just like a grilled fish or something, or battered and breaded. Most of my fish ends up being fried. Yeah, those are the fish that I enjoy. Yeah, I'm there with you. Prawns have to either be in prawn cocktail, dressing a sandwich, or breaded. Fair. Yeah, I think frying something can hide a world of hurt. That's the American way. The the American way to fry things until they taste good. Don't do much turkey in the UK unless it's Christmas. And my family once did chicken at Christmas, so I'm used to that. Or you only did chicken at Christmas. I could see that. I think turkeys are. I was gonna say they're indigenous to the Americas, but I actually don't know that. I don't know if that's the case. I was gonna say that would make sense in that case. But yeah, it's a classic thing here. Although I generally only have like an actual turkey, like a giant honking turkey. If somebody else makes it, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. If I have turkey, it's probably like been sliced by like a deli or something. Usually, even for Thanksgiving and stuff, since I usually don't travel. So usually my Thanksgiving go-to is just like buy a bunch of deli meats and make just an obscene sandwich, just like yay tall, just stacking meats and things like that. That's usually my Thanksgiving vibe. Yeah, they're probably not indigenous to the UK. I can't say for sure if they are to the Americas. Because they could also be like... I could also see them being like Asian or Middle Eastern or even like African, probably. But they could be. Someone can fact check that. I'm not Googling where do turkeys come from in the middle of the stream. I tend to have a pasta bake for Christmas. Became a bit of a tradition. For the last few years, we've done party food and nibbles. Here's some roast veg and chicken. True. I like that. Honestly, that's a good way to do it. I do love me some pasta. Stuffing is a requirement, though. You're right. I'm a weird person who prefers the boxed stovetop stuffing, like the actual brand stovetop. I don't know if y'all have it in the UK, but it's just it's packaged, and you throw it in some boiling water with some with like some margarine or butter or whatever, and then like fluff it up and all that. It's like already pre-flavored with like various flavors. You know, so you could get like you do like a sage one or things like that. That's usually my go-to. I tend to prefer it over homemade stuff, but maybe that's just like the fact that I've been eating it like literally my entire life. So it's very nostalgic, I guess. Whereas a lot of homemade stuffings, they get weird for me. They get weird. I just want my stovetop. I will eat literally a whole box of stovetop in one sitting, though. It's not good for me. I love stuffing, though. Is where I was getting at. Not sure if we have stovetop, but we have Paxo box stuffing. Same process. It might even be the same, like, company, right? Because everything's owned by, like, 4 different giant conglomerates. And things just keep getting renamed, or are named different things in different countries. Because why not? Why not make it more confusing? I'm confused about who was talking to me. Oh, they weren't talking to me. They were talking to each other. No, not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Right. Sorry, it's still strange for me too. Just the other day, you were a little boy, clinging into your mother's skirt as you set off for Yasalani. Now you're a man grown with a face full of hair. Oh, wow. Yeah, there was timey-wimey nonsense in the expansion. I was wondering. So, that's the reason why his kid is same age. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. You're still family. You can always rely on me. I just looked it up. Stovetop is General Foods Heinz, where Paxo is Premier Foods, which is actually a UK brand. Okay. Nice. But yeah, it's probably probably the same vibe, like pre-made. Like it tastes plenty good to me. Like I said, I will actually like make an entire box and then just eat the entire box. Or eat the entire pot. I'm like, I shouldn't, but it's so good. Same. Kindred spirits kill. Kindred spirits. But yeah, that's usually how my Thanksgivings go. I'll do like a box of stuffing, giant, unnecessarily large sandwich, and the cranberry sauce that comes in a can and is like smooth, like totally unnatural. Takes the shape of the can that it's in. You just slop it out of the can. The Ocean Spray cranberry sauce. Yep, that's usually me. Once you've made it, if you stick it in a baking tray and shove it to the oven so the edges go crispy, it's amazing. Ooh. You know, I've never tried that. But I could see that being real good. Food for thought. You're lying. That feels like the only thing I'm doing right now. And you and everyone else. I can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria, we had electrope. If I needed fire, all I had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips. Here I'm helpless. Culinarian who can't even light a stove. The way the others in the kitchen stared at me. Gosh, I never felt so embarrassed. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been told the tales, but it seems life's really different within the dome. Now I have children. I was thinking I'd have them join me once things had settled, but at this rate... I say you send for them. They're your family, and they're mine too. I'll do whatever is necessary to make it work. Ohio Wickelmot. I didn't mean to overhear, but it seems you're having trouble readjusting to life in Tulial. And I take personal offense to that. Val Wickelmot. Hey, to folks like yourself, we've established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. Where do I sign up? It isn't easy being back, you know. And hopefully they can make things easier. It's exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek this group out. I'll bring my family with me. Thank you. You just notice I'm sitting over here eating tacos. Actually, not eating tacos. I'm over here staring at my tacos, eavesdropping on somebody else's conversation. Oh, look who it is! I was about to go find you at Tamerlan. You don't mind the company, I hope. I could use a bite to eat myself. Of course. Yeah, we gotta stop talking about food, Gil. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Nice. So much stream to go. Ah, the tacos here never disappoint. So, what you been up to lately? Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I started it, so I can't really say much. I've been exploring Tyrol with my trusty alpaca. Somewhat. I'm glad that Spitting Devil is serving you well. You're still enjoying seeing the sights. As for myself, I've been kept busy with duties at the palace. But whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to the people. That way, I can better understand the problems they have and share them with Kona to figure out solutions. I was on one such walk now, and as I mentioned, I was hoping to find you. You could just call me. Kona and I have something we want to discuss with you as dawn servants. You have time to come to the palace? Nods. Great. I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you've finished here. I like to hear about food stuff. I like hearing people's food thoughts, opinions. It's fun. I never drop these dress shoes off. I need to. Got some fancy shoes that I can put in my glamour chest. Actually, let's do that before I forget. Before I go all the way up to the top. Stop by my room. My ocean cabin thing. Ugh, sorry. To the cabin. Just so I can drop this in. Gases lets me put stuff places. I can also, if I want to, like, look out over the sea. What I want to do is go here. Hammer dresser. There we go. Put those in the chest. Try on. What do these shoes look like? Fancy. Fancy shoes. Fair enough. We got those in the Occult Crescent. Yeah, basically, for those who aren't aware, this is a system in the game where you can, like, stash cosmetics and then use them to build sets out of. Or you can stash a gear and it turns them into cosmetics, I should say. We've got a lot of things in there. A lot of random stuff. In case I ever want to get crazy. My outfits. You know? If you're watching streams, the discussion often pivots to food. That's because streamers are always hungry. Yeah. So we rely on y'all to, you know, rely on chat to feed our brains vicariously. Use that at extra storage space. I kinda am too. That's why there's so much just random junk in there. I kinda do the same thing. Let's just take the Ethernet. We need to go all the way up top. Yeah, it lets you set up these glamour plates. That's where you set up these plates. That lets you have, like, outfits. So. Is neat. Going in here, huh? Excuse me. The 0 caffeine means dealing. Master Damelon, it's always an honor. Malcona has stepped away to attend a pressing matter, but he should join you before long. Nope. Everybody else is already here. I could have just called me. They're just hoping you found me eating tacos. The implication is that time has passed since we beat the MSQ, like in world. In case you're curious, that's how it works when you go from the the main scenario to the patch content. Oh, you're all here too? Well, Kona summoned us. Though, if truth be told, Alphino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. Yes, to share our knowledge of the Hannish culture, you see, in hopes of further strengthening your alliance. We were, of course, happy to oblige him. Prowl and I were likewise summoned. Otherwise, we've been carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on his investigation 20 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he started. Everybody's been busy. Mr. Wonder, Thancred and Ariage have left to resume their tour of Dural. Ishtola, meanwhile, is back to researching cross-rift travel. He was here just a few days ago to get Kona's permission to investigate living memory. By the way, you mentioned wanting to look at the key you're keeping at some point. I bet she did. I'm surprised she didn't take it from me immediately. If the look in her eyes was any indication, I suggest you brace yourself for when she comes calling. You'll likely be stuck with her for a while. Forestinian. You know neither where he is nor what he is doing. Some things never change. Hi, Kona. The guy looked worried. Ishtola can be scary when she's trying to learn something. She really can. when she's in scholar mode, she can be terrifying. So my character is worried. My apologies for the delay. It's definitely not what Kona sounds like. Nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So, what can we do for you? Hopefully present company is enough for whatever it is you need. Let's try this again. The matter for which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. Also a choice. A state funeral will soon be held in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Sane. King Galulja and his administration have invited us to attend. I see. While certain issues remain unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Yasolani, I see no reason not to attend. For generations, the Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted in the Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth proposals to keep that the Queen be honored. Leave it to that lot to think of such things. The people of Alexandria no longer forget the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them. Josephine was but a simulacrum. She was nonetheless a pillar of her people. The pain of her passing must run deep. Indeed. A funeral will give the Alexandrians a chance to come together and express their grief, that they might overcome it. I wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go. Not only will it be there for Galulja, but to put this chapter behind us. That I requested your presence was none other than to see if you wish to attend the funeral. You know Sven as well, after all. I'm tempted to say that would be inappropriate, but I think saying that would also be inappropriate. Yeah, we'll right down the middle. Sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way. You and me both. But we made our choices and are responsible for what comes of them. As Val, I'll attend the funeral in an official capacity. I owe it to the Alexandrian people to bear witness to their grief. I'd like it if you could be there to watch over everything, like you did all through the Rite of Succession. Yes, I'm going. I feel the rest of us should go too. Regardless of the reason, the fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. Only right that we remember who Sven was, to her people and to others, so let us stand with you. I don't think I have much choice in this regard, but I'm not sure I agree with them on this. And it's decided. Let's go to Solution 9 and look for Galoja in the back room. Yes. Is there something else coming? Oh. Crossroads. Title card. Patch title card, I guess. Fair enough. To the back room. What? Let's see. I'll teleport just to make things simple. Excuse me. Now I got the hiccups somehow. Round and this way. Nostalgia. Something stray in the neighborhood. You heading to the back room? You heading to the back room? Yep. Hi, Galoja. What up, buddy? Ugh, excuse me. Sorry. Yanni. You came for the funeral. Oops. I'm the only one who will officially take part, though. The others will watch over the proceedings. How have you been? Been a while since I made my last visit. I'm good. Sheila's always teaching me new things. Recently, I learned about Everkeep's systems and mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. Studious as always, I see. By way of a treat, I've brought you and got to all chocolat. It's a kind of cake. I think you'll like it. Cake. See, I can't avoid it today, Kill. There's nothing I can do. It's gonna be food all the way down. Thank you, Limachi. And thank you for coming. I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here. It is inevitable. It is inevitable. Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's much the same here, according to records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Considering that all the worlds used to be one... Oops, wrong character. Considering that all the worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same ancient origin. Fascinating, don't you say? Fascinating, yes. Let's see, do I want any of these foods? None of them say spell speed, so I'm less interested. Although I probably should have some healing foods for when I'm healing. But not right now. Give me more muns, please. I won't start the next quest just yet, just in case it puts me into a cutscene. Because we got about 50 seconds until our next break. Okay. And as per usual, we take our break at the same time. It's also when Kill needs to do his thing. So, works out for everybody. Thank you for the giant Rocky Kill. And see if it patches in time and get ready to go. Cracking rest of stream. Good luck with your patching. That's always stressful. And I also always forget to do it until right before our stream starts. So, good luck. Thank you for the giant Rocky and the bits, and for the hangout, and for the food talk, and the general chillin'. You know I always appreciate it. Have a great stream, sir. If I don't see you, have fun, and take care. And thank you for the lurk as well. Yes. We'll be back here in just 3-ish minutes, chat, for more of 7.1. So stay tuned. BRB. And welcome back, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's carry on, shall we? Although I've been in the back room before, there's no time to see the sights. I'd like to take a closer look at this equipment. Flowers are being handed out at Praxis Park. Thinking of heading over there now. What's showing you? There's a man I would like to speak to. Gosan. He was apparently Sven's aide, and the one who sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go. All the way up there, huh? Yeah, we'll teleport. I'll be efficient. Somewhat efficient. I suppose. Goes on. What's going on? Goes on. And thou, Wuklamat of Todiala, thank you for extending us an invitation to Queen Sven's funeral. The honor, truly. I had seen you before from a distance, but never had the pleasure. I am Gosan, former chief aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I have been responsible for administering affairs of state. Can we get our flowers here? Yes, Your Majesty. The flowers are being handed out over at the counter yonder, alongside the regulators. What? You need to wear regulators for the funeral. Oh, rest assured they are not a requirement. We're aware that your people do not use them. You see, people in the Alexandria of old wore tokens of mourning on their persons when attending funerals. As such, tokens were black. I would suggest that we might wear regulators painted the same color. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as able. I see. Yet, regulator or no, the important thing is that we remember Queen Sphene. Remember her and her kindness as you make an offering of your flower. I will. Proceedings will begin soon. Soon begin in this plaza. Please take your place once you have your flower. Yeah, I should be wearing all black for this, huh? But I'm not. Neither is anybody else, so. Very quiet.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands. Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Sphene brought us together. Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better, for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow. Would that I could find solace in my own words.
Huh. Pretty service, at least. bit torn on how I feel about it. It's a pretty moment.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
No.
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
Oh boy.
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, this is gonna be a weird cultural thing.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
What will happen indeed?
What will happen indeed?
Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene. How are we to go on without her?
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolo. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sphene, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see fit.
Yep.
As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief
Not
that
too well.
weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
New King is right there, guys.
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead? I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sphene. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad.
It's
But
life.
it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad. I want to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Gloja.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
Also, Lula, your father sucked. Pretty bad. In just so many ways. But hey, grief is complicated. Alright. Am I right? Ugh, I got no energy. It's tough. I'm doing my best. Hey, Galusha, you really know nothing at all about your mother? TL searched the system for information on residents, but the only militia she found listed were my father and me. Even if she died and was erased from people's memories, she should have been there. She wasn't. Well, that you're here means that she was too. Inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it. We're looking in, do you want to know your mother? I think so. Even if it makes me sad, I want to know her. So, I want to try looking again. If I don't find anything this time, I'll give up. I see. Well, if that's what you want. Then I'll help you. I'd like to help as well. I believe I speak for the others too. Sure. Seems like a good cause. But can't bother you with this. You already came for the funeral. We came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether all was well in Alexandria. I'm not about to leave just yet. Besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're bound to learn more about your father as well. We are tracing the steps of this man who kept his own counsel, and may gain knowledge that can serve the people of Alexandria. Alright. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. How are we gonna do that, though? I have an idea. Assuming neither memories nor records of Galulja's mother remain, we must cast as wide a net as possible. This we split into groups. Camelon could make some inquiries outside in the outskirts. The rest of us will do the same in Solution 9. 4. Ugh, excuse me. Today may be a 3-hour stream day. I might not do the full hours. I'm struggling ever so slightly. We may go for a 3 for today. See how I feel in 30 minutes. See how I feel. Oh yeah, we can actually... Oh, we already have this. Done did it. Already done did that map. Oh, sorry, I've never heard of him as a Mulja woman living in these parts. Much less one connected to Zeralja. You might have better luck talking to the people over at Tanawatan settlement to the north of Ibiki. A place called Uiawada. The resilient son won their loyalty when he saved them from some crisis or other, the story goes. If I remember correctly, their chief's name was Kaniloka. So, tell me something. Got something to tell me? Got something to tell me over here? Yeah, you do. Hi. You're looking for a Mamulja woman, huh? Oh, Kaliljal's mother. I can't help you there, I'm afraid. I only know a little about Zeralja, not only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cuts us off from the outside world, Taral Vitral had appeared and terrorizing the region. In response, Zeralja assembled a party of warriors. With them confronted and felled the beast. It was interesting to hear the king's feat in the past. Yeah, excuse me. Over here. Law. Info for me. Someone with info. Not in there. I can't believe they wouldn't let me in. Yeah. Oh. Here we go. I'm a militia woman. Your people have never been a common sight around here. My last time I saw one would have been before the dome came down over our heads. He was amongst an entourage of Landsguard that was dispatched here. I assume they all returned to Tiliala after their mission. But if any remained, those they could have been trapped in here with the rest of us. Kariasa and Kariasa. Back to the back room, huh? Ugh. Very, much yawning is being had. Yeah, we may go for a 3-fer. We may go for a 3-fer today. That's probably the smart call. TBH. You head into the back room again. Get your own key, man. The little Shaw has told me all. You've previously tried to track down records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we'll get somewhere this time. I took notes. Look how good I am. Oh, you spoke with quite a few different people as well. Let's combine all of our findings and see what conclusions we can draw. Let's. So, Saraja brought in a retinue of Landsguard to Yasilani, among whom was a female Mulja. His mission was to rid the region of a Tural vitriol. I believe it's safe to say that the mission that was the crisis in Ueyawada resolved. His troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, and they certainly could have gotten trapped in the dome. Jeez. Okay. He also heard stories about the settlement in Ueyawada. I cannot spell or pronounce anything today. People lived in that until nearly a decade ago, and Saraja made regular visits. If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would have been ideal. And if this Mamulja woman had remained there, he would have had occasion to come in contact. I see. But what could Saraja have been doing in that village? I think we can answer that question. In order to retrace Saraja's steps, Baha and I spoke with a researcher who worked at Orangenics. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside Everkeep per the king's direct order. The first I've heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to have been under the king's jurisdiction. Oh, apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon. Afraid that was all we could learn. It's plenty to go on. Even if the work there was classified, any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. If we look into transportation records... There it is. The routes were full of detours and attempted obfuscation, but the large deliveries were being made to Ueyawada, far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity for years, though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned. You think that's where my mother was? We can't say for certain yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. Why do I get the feeling that he was running like a breeding operation in this facility, chat? It's exactly the kind of things Geraldo would do to make sure he could have a child. This is amazing. Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all this out. Every piece of the puzzle may reveal a little on its own, When we put several together, a picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. The lesson I learned in another life. Well, so we'll be investigating this secret facility in Yuiowara then. And this time, I want you to come along, Aloja. Bye. Die! Yuiowara is on the other side of the lake. To get there, you'll need to take a hover cargo from the Drift Towns. Alright, thank you, Shale. Interesting. Well, let's go. Yep. To the Drift Towns. Curious. Alpaca! Alpaca is adorable. How did I mess up? I was going so badly though. There's the bridge. Down this way. Oh. Also here. So the hover cargo will take us across the lake. I've never been over there before. It's still inside the dome, so I don't expect it to be too different from here. We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go first. We follow when it's safe to do so, alright? Alright, be careful everyone! Oh. Oh. Actively a dungeon. I see. Oh boy. I don't know if I have the energy to do that today, chat. I'm already struggling a bit. Was not expecting him to throw me right into a dungeon, though. Yeah, we'll leave this for now. And, we'll leave this for now. Go run around in the Occult Crescent for a few minutes. I think I am gonna do a bit of a short stream today. I think we'll go until 1 o'clock. I apologize. Not to go down to the docks. Here, right? I'll just run around there for a little bit, do a little exploring maybe. still. Yo. See, I will do that, we'll do that dungeon probably tomorrow. In all likelihood. Can't I do here? Yep, still working on the monk. Right here. Need to go exploring. I see. I see. Rad. What else do I want to check? There's something I wanted to look at. I don't remember what that was. We'll just explore a bit. We're knowledge level 6. It should be pretty comfy. Here at least. Gotta go around. Should have teleported. I honestly don't remember where all we looked. Stuff. 3. Still good. Oh. Oh, I can't summon Robin here, huh? Interesting. That's good. That's good info to have. That is good data. Not used to fighting without Robin out in the open world. Oh, I guess this isn't really open. It's fake open. That was solo. Struggling enough with just one enemy. Three enlightenment gold pieces. Huh. Neat. thread this needle. Got an achievement for Horns of Plenty? But just opening a bunch of chests out here? Yes. Yeah, I'll just wander around, I think. This will keep me on my toes a bit. Show. Yeah, I should make sure I click those, huh? Change my classes and put my buffs up. Probably a smart move. Click, click. Yeah, probably not going to do the that. Night. Not night. Amongst the one we got. Blood. That's almost Berserker. I do have a Berserker, which is fun. He's got no actions. Monk, I need to level up still. Knight. Oh, yeah. Right. Grants Fortitude. Cool. Help. That'll help. Or we'll run around. Too much here. Help it. We're looking for a survey point or some chests. Got a little symbol over his head. I don't know what that means. See if we can find out. Did forget to switch jobs. Jobs in combat. Fair enough. Bitch. Ow. I don't know if I'm necessarily cut out for this stuff solo. This might be just a purely a group activity type of deal. I can rally some troops. Please. Please. I don't know if that gave me anything special or not. For a little survey thing, perhaps. Or a chest. I'll take a chest. Ow. Not here though. Excuse me, pardon me, enemies. It is a different style of architecture. I don't know where the thingy is. You know the thingy? You know. Here, maybe? Distant Zognol, eh? Snooch. I think we have been here. Chests or anything? Okay. Turn. I don't know if this is a good idea. Gotten anywhere with these guys? No. There's some meat here though. So, they got like actual Occult Crescent effects too, I see. Alright. Need to trade. That's right. Trying to save up for the writing map. A little easier. What does it look like? Ooh. Fancy. Little Roman inspired deal. Okay. I see. Just checking some stuff out. Okay, where you can get the pieces. This guy, the 745 pieces. I see. I see. Yeah, I think we'll have to save crescenting for group activities. Potions. Oh, what? Fair enough. Let's go back out of here. What does he have? West. Why does he have a quest that he doesn't want me to do, or that I can't do? Seem to have unlocked. Whatever it is. I'll qualify. Travel in groups. Intent. Intent traveling group, please. He wants endemi materia, which I don't have any of. Not. Needs demi atma. Yeah, not demi materia. Okay. Well, yeah, I think we're gonna call it there, chat. Sorry for the short stream today and the kind of low energy in general. I do apologize, but I hope everybody had a good day. We should be back tomorrow with more 14 in. Hopefully, I'll be feeling a little better. Hopefully. We shall see. But if you've enjoyed, make sure you follow me at all the places down below. Make sure you check out the YouTubes. Make sure you join the Discord. Become part of the community at large, and you don't miss when I change things or anything like that. Yes. I'm not going to bother rating out or anything, so y'all go on your own way as you wish. Share the good vibes and all of that, of course. Yeah, about all I got. Yep. Brain no worky. Yes. We will see everybody tomorrow with more 14. So, take care, everyone. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. And we will see you next time.